Hi, welcome. So today I'm going to go over a few things that'll be particularly helpful for you as you put together your text set for Education 246. This LibGuide that you have up on your screen right now as you're watching this video will be particularly helpful. It contains a lot of resources for in the library, but outside the library as well. But today I'm going to show you some of the in-library house sorts of resources. So if we go to the library homepage, the first thing I'm going to do is show you how to access the young adult collection and our children's collection. So if I click on library catalog and then click on advanced search, I will be taken to this page here. If I want to specifically search our young adult collection, I'm going to click on this little button for young adult. If I want to search a particular topic like World War II, I can hit search and see what we have available in our young adult collection. So I can see here that we have several books related to World War II in our young adult collection. I also noticed this yellow bar here that's asking me to sign in. If I sign in with my username and password, it will then provide me access to check out the books if I'd like. You'll see your name up in the upper right-hand corner. Now let's say I wanted to search our children's collection. I will click on that children's collection button. We will just search World War II again. And I will find a large amount of books related to World War II for children's collections. Now, you may be wondering why, as an adolescent ed major, you want to search children's books. They can be a really great tool for you to use when you're introducing a topic at a really low level. They'll usually break down a topic, a complex topic, into a very understandable way. You also might want to use the illustrations in the text to talk about something. You can also kind of think outside the box a little bit. So if you're in a math class and you want to talk about lines, for example, or curves, you might want to pull up a book talking about architecture or like the Empire State Building and use the imagery in the children's book to examine lines and curves and things of that nature. So you can use children's books in a lot of different ways in a young adult or in an adolescent education classroom. Now, on this LibGuide, what I have also done in case you cannot make it to the library to check out a book, I have put at the bottom a collection of children's books online. These are all free for you to use. You don't have to pay for any of them, and they are a selection of links here that will take you to free children's books. The Project Gutenberg is also a good link if you are looking for some historic texts. They have a large collection of digitized books, and so you can find a lot of historic texts in there as well. So this is a good list for you to kind of take a look at. All right. So also on the library homepage, we have a lot of streaming videos. I recommend not using this tab for accessing the streaming videos because it can get a little funny sometimes. So to access it easily, go to the databases link on the left-hand side. And then underneath the databases types, you're going to scroll down to see video. Oops, sorry. You'll scroll down to see video, click on video, and it'll pull up all of the video databases that we have access to. Now, Academic Video Online is a really great resource. It's a really great resource. We also have access to Dance and Video, Digital Theater Plus, Theater and Video. These are also really great resources depending on what your topic matter is. Like, for example, Dance and Video might be really great if you want to talk about human anatomy for a biology class because you can show dance videos and talk about the movement of the body in the dance videos. You can also, for English classes, if you're talking about film or theater or plays, the Digital Theater Plus and the Theater and Video might be a really great place for you to go. The Jove Science Education Library has a lot of basic, fundamental, simple, easy to understand science demonstrations. So if you're in the science, that might be a good place for you to go for videos. And then Academic Video Online and Films on Demand are both really great content areas. So if we click on Academic Video Online, and visit this database, we'll just do another search for World War II to see what pops up. And you can see that we have a lot of material here. So these are a lot of short videos that relate to the topic of World War II or even World War I sometimes. So you can pull a lot of materials from this particular database. Let's go back to our database list. And in Films on Demand, this is another one like academic video where there's a large selection of materials. So if we wanted to search World War II in here, we can type that in our search box and then pull up all of the different videos related to World War II. We could also, using the 3-button menu option on the left, search by subjects, right? So if we have biology that we wanted to search, we could click on biology and it'll reload and you'll see a ton of different items related to biology. So if you're not quite sure what you want to do yet, this might be a good place to go and kind of get an idea of your topic matter. So the next thing that I want to show you is on the library LibGuide that you have access to. I show you how to locate print books. I show you how to check out print books. But then on the right-hand side, I also show you outside library resources. The left-hand side here where it says helpful databases, this is just a general list. There will be other databases that might be particularly helpful, especially if you're looking for primary source materials. This is just one to kind of get you started in thinking a little bit. But over on the right-hand side, we have the outside library resources. So we have the BBC's Witness Program, which contains collections of interviews of people who witnessed historic moments. We have the Library of Congress getting started with primary sources. We also have some virtual tours here, like I have the Louvre, I have the Van Gogh Museum, I have Shakespeare's Globe. So if you're doing something on Elizabethan England or you're talking about Shakespeare, that might be a really good place for you to check out. There's materials here related to the National Jukebox, which is part of the Library of Congress, but it has a lot of recordings, historic recordings. There's the National Archives and Records Administration, and then we have Poetry Foundation. So if you want to pull in some poetry related to your topic, this would be a good place to go. Also, if you're a science major and you're doing something related to nature, the National Parks has a collection of resources they put together, including videos on different natural phenomenon or natural systems. So that might be a good place to go if you want to get some material. So there's a lot of great resources on this particular LibGuide that'll be particularly helpful for you, but also there is contact info for how to get a hold of me. So if you need help with your text set or finding materials for your text set and you have your topic but you don't know where to look, feel free to send me an email and I will help you find things.